The first smart decision was that they create a completely new restaurant, a completely new category of restaurants. They create a restaurant where people can go casually and have a nice dinner. And they try to do something like Chili's, Applebee's, and Denny's, but they want it to be cheaper. Also, another smart decision was the way they spend. They make the expansion of the brand. First, they have opened 50 restaurants outside of the U.S. 14 of these 14 of these restaurants are in Asia, principally in Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, and China, and they are also planning to expand the brand to Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. As well, they have opened 24 restaurants in the Middle East. The most of the restaurants are in United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and Lebanon. And as well, they opened some restaurants in Latin America. They made an agreement with Alsea in 2014. And for the ones that doesn't know what is Alsea, Alsea is a very important company that is the owner of more than 50% of the franchises of restaurants here in Latin America, like Starbucks, Vips, and something like that. And they opened 12 restaurants in Mexico, Chile, Brazil, and they are planning to open restaurants in Argentina and Peru. The reason why they invest in these countries, they are very selective on which countries they want to invest. They have a ranking. This ranking evaluates the country in some different aspects that they need to know to invest, like the economy, if there is a developed country or developing countries, and some other factors. And they only invest in places that are qualified as A+. And another smart decision that they had is the change on the menu. They change the menu twice a year, so they conserve the plates that are more popular between the customers, and the ones that are not so popular, they change. That way, the customers don't get tired of the restaurant because there is always something new to order. And finally, the cooking system. The brand lets pre-cooks hand chop veggies, meat, and this operation system helps the company prepare the food fresh and get the dishes out faster. And they also use a data analytics to predict what customer will order. And with all this system, they use nearly 98% of the foods that they bought, and they reduce the waste of food at minimum.
So now